celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Celeste Simone, and I offer tarot readings like this one, as well as other spiritual guidance videos every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if that is something you're interested in, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. And while you're at it, please be sure to click that notification bell so you are notified every time I post a new video. All right, so today I have for you another pick a card reading for the week of March 15th to the 21st. This reading is going to dive into pretty much what messages the universe has for you for the week of March 15th to the 21st. So I have your four piles right here. We have the first pile that has the Celestite stone on it. Then we have an Amethyst stone on pile number 2. Pile number 3 has a Fluorite stone. And then pile number 4 is Labradorite. So once you take that time to really focus in on each pile and see which one you are most drawn to, if you are drawn to multiple piles at once, then you may have multiple messages that you need to receive. So be sure to watch both readings for whichever piles that you feel drawn to specifically. And with that said, when you are ready, please drop down into the description box below and click on the timestamp of the reading that you would like to see, and I will see you over in that reading. All right, see you there. Hello, celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have your pile right over here with the Celestite stone on it. So let us dive in and see what messages the universe has for you for the upcoming week. We'll start with the tarot cards. So we have the Devil. We have the Queen of Wands. We have Justice. And lastly, we have the Seven of Swords. So right away, I'm seeing group 1 that you may have been feeling as though your creativity has been stunted, or as though like you can't seem to get in the flow of your work or your ideas, or just like feeling the flow of life in general. And I'm seeing that this is going to change for you, that you are going to start feeling a little bit different, because up until now your energy has almost been kind of stuck. And I'm seeing that you maybe have felt like some maybe unfair things have happened to you. Maybe you've been putting like a lot of work into something, or you've been really driven, but things are just not turning out the way you want them to. You're definitely feeling maybe as though like things have been out of balance perhaps for you recently, but I'm seeing this week that things are going to start coming back into alignment for you. So you're going to feel like things that maybe were unfairly done to you, or maybe for a while you felt like you weren't receiving all the energy back that you were like putting into something with either your work or your relationships. Whatever it is that you've been trying to put in your energy towards to create something, you may have, things just have not turned up for you, like results have not been showing, but we're gonna start seeing that the results are popping up in this week ahead for you guys, because I am seeing with Justice that the scales are coming back into balance. So if you felt like before that what you were, trying so hard to create, just you were almost like meeting with a wall, or even as though like you almost maybe have felt for some of you as though like the universe has forgotten you, and wondering like, why aren't I getting what I've put my work and energy into back, but all these other people are getting it and I'm not seeing it in my reality. And the truth is that the energy surrounding you, maybe you have felt like you've maybe been constricted. Maybe other people, it feels like, have been holding you back, and this may be also at an energetic level, where it's going to be time to release some of these blockages from your life. So from within, you may have to do some shadow work to release this, or you may have to like break away from certain people who are holding you back from doing what you really want. Because I'm seeing with the Queen of Wands that you are definitely, you're gonna be having this drive and this creative energy to create. And this energy is going to be flowing through, if it is not already. This energy is there beside you, this fiery, creative, imaginative energy. So you may get some ideas, you may have some big dreams this week. And the great part is that whatever you felt was maybe unfairly done or unfairly worked out for you, you're finally going to be receiving that. And also, this is kind of about like execution. So like creating balance in your life. And that could be the balance of where your energy is going is coming back to you, and also balancing out the shadow work within. So I think it's important to not focus so much on the outward reward of what you have been putting out there, but instead start doing a little bit of shadow work within, because I'm seeing there may be something that's been repeating in your head over and over again. And what I'm feeling for you, group 1, is that it may be that you are like very focused on the fact that life has been unfair to you, and this mental thought process of always noticing that is something that you really have to release, or that you are going to release this week. So let us take a look at your oracle cards next. We have manifestation. Okay, your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. So group 1, as I mentioned, this is the return coming back to you this week, where stuff that you were hoping for, putting your energy into to create, maybe it is a project that you are working on, or just like a job, or a creative artistic project as well. Whatever it is that you've been really focusing on, maybe feeling like, why isn't it here yet? It's not fair. I've been working so hard, or I've been like putting the manifestation out there for so long, like the energy to manifest this. Now we're seeing this week that this manifestation is going to start to be showing itself to you this week. Okay. Next, we have gratitude. Be grateful for abundance, live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. So for this week, what I'm seeing is that you may not get the complete and total amount of your manifestation, the full prosperity that your manifestation is bringing to you in a week, and also gearing up for this week as well. The theme here is gratitude, where it's really important throughout the whole process to be grateful for how far you have already come. And some of that gratitude is going to also help you to open up to receiving what the universe is bringing towards you. So gratitude is an important part of this, but I also want to make sure you guys don't expect that you're going to reach your final goal by this week, because I feel like this is just the beginning. And it's important, as your manifestation does start to be created, it's important that you kind of like every step of the way be grateful for what you have in the moment and how great things are working out right now, so that is just going to continue the cycle and bring you further and closer to your final manifestation. Which, are we ever really done manifesting? Probably not, but really the kind of high lofty goals that you have, it may take more than just this week to reach all of them. So be grateful for every little thing that comes into you, and that's only going to kind of create a snowball effect where more and more comes to you. So next we have journey, and this is what I was also saying as well, which is focus on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. So one thing worth making note of is it does say you will find help in unexpected places. So somebody may be entering into your life during this time, and it's important not to push them away, or it's important not to get so caught up in what you are doing and what you're focused on right now that it's going to make it hard for other people to help you move forward. So if you are very determined and you've been like putting all of your effort and focus on your final goal, be sure that you take a step back this week so that you become more open and you're allowing this to come in, as well as the help from other people that you just weren't expecting. So be on the lookout for people who are kind of coming into your life and offering to collaborate with you and assist you on your journey. So the last card we're going to pick is another oracle card to get kind of a final message here as to what you can expect, what do you have to keep in mind. So we have hello and goodbye. That flew out right away. It says you'll soon see that this change will make things better. So there are some aspects of yourself that you may have to say goodbye to. I'm seeing with the shadow work that in order to welcome in this manifestation that you are waiting for, you really have to open the door to allow them in, and also believe that you have this power. So you really do have to open yourself up and let go of the doubts, and also let go of maybe looking around you at other people who, I know it's hard to do that because you know, we're just human and we can't help but kind of be envious of maybe something that somebody else has that we feel like we deserve as well. But it is really important to refocus and try to let go of that as much as possible and really focus on yourself and kind of like how far you have come and see your progress as opposed to your progress in comparison to somebody else's progress and where they're at, either with like their manifestations or even just they put in less work than you, maybe you feel, and you're like, I've worked so much harder than this person and they're doing so much better than me. And also be aware that, you know, social media and being online, like the perception that we have of other people is not entirely clear. They're on their journey. They're experiencing, you know, things in a certain way, but everything kind of gets glorified on the internet, so it may not be exactly the way you think it is when you see their life. So it's important to just focus on yourself and be happy for them for where they are at and send blessings to those around us, but really catch up with yourself this week and see how far you have come. And you may be surprised by how the universe kind of fills in the gaps for you this week and really gets you going again. And the scales of justice are evening out, so the balance is coming back where you feel like you are getting in return what you are putting out into the universe. Okay, you guys, yeah, so hello and goodbye. That is the theme for this week. Letting go of the restrictions, letting go of the blockages so that you can welcome in and open yourself up to the manifestations. All right, you guys, sounds like an awesome week for you. I wish you the best this week. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what you are maybe trying to let go of in your life, or what if you do feel like this reading did resonate with you. I would love to hear that below. Also, share with me what you are manifesting. I would love to know what you are putting out there for energy to bring back to you and what you are hoping to receive this week. I love you guys so much. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to my channel and join this family of celestial beings. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell. I post every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, so you'll get notified every time I post in the week. I hope to see you guys back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all the celestial beings who have chosen pile number 2 with the amethyst stone on it. I have your pile right over here. So let us take a look at what messages the universe has for you in the upcoming week. We have the tarot cards first, so let's take a look. 8 of Wands. We have the Hanged Man, 9 of Pentacles, and lastly, the King of Wands. Okay, so I am seeing that you guys are putting the feelers out there, shooting arrows towards your target, and they are reaching their target. So if you've either sent maybe a message to somebody who you want to let them know that you're interested in them, or if you have put out some job applications or sent some emails to somebody hoping to get a response back for like a client or a career type move, things that you have sent out there are coming back to you this week. So again, messages that you sent, news is coming to you that you're receiving after having kind of put things out there to try to get some things moving and to get the ball rolling. So let us see, with the Hanged Man, I'm seeing that you guys are going to kind of see things from a different perspective. For some of you, maybe something that you almost like forgot you had sent out there, or even that you maybe didn't think anything would come of it. So this could be like you maybe applied for a position that you didn't know you were going to hear back about, or maybe you're getting some news that, you know, some kind of opportunity that you weren't expecting is coming towards you. And with the Hanged Man, this is just gonna like change your perspective on life, on yourself, on maybe your ability to manifest things for yourself as well. So things are gonna kind of allow you to see things from a higher perspective as well. Like I'm seeing maybe you going within this week a bit too, and whatever you are receiving information back about, it's going to bring you to a higher level of awareness and awakening, and it's only going to help your highest good. Because I'm seeing with the 9 of Pentacles, like work that you have been putting into something, efforts that you have made are going to come into fruition this week in a very big way. You guys are going to be seeing things like be created from your hard work. So your efforts are going to really be rewarded this week, either by simply just news of a new opportunity, but also like being able to share your work and your job well done kind of like with other people. Like you may actually receive news that, okay, people are really appreciating what you are doing and they are writing to you or reaching out to you to let you know that you are doing a really awesome job. So this also might change your perspective. Maybe you didn't think that you could make a career out of something that was just for fun or something that you're very skilled at, but you just never thought that you could like make a career out of it. And now your perspective is being changed because you're now thinking like, wow, how do I make this part of like my daily life? How do I make this part of a life change for myself? I'm seeing with the King of Wands that because of this situation, you're just going to feel super inspired and motivated to get out there and just start sharing what you have built and grown and continuing to work. Like you're going to really dive into this even more, or if this is something that you are just getting started on, which with the Nine of Pentacles, I'm seeing this is something maybe you've been working on for a while and are finally like receiving back some news about it. But what I am seeing is that you're just going to be even more driven and even feeling just like creatively inspired because of the news that you're receiving after kind of having maybe been just kind of plugging away, putting work into it, like, you know, not really thinking anything of it. But this new opportunity, this news is going to really like change your perspective on how you can create or maybe even what you want to work on next. So let's take a look at your oracle cards. Expectation. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. I'm getting a lot of music in this reading. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The imagery I'm seeing right away is of the woman playing a piano, and also we have music as a strong component of this expectation card as well. But you know, maybe many of you are musicians and this is a new opportunity to share your music with other people. So that's for a select few of you guys. But this week also, I'm seeing maybe music is going to be very inspiring for you to get a job done or to work through something or to kind of just lift your spirits. But anyway, I also want to mention that I'm getting with this expectation card that maybe for a while your expectations have been really high, or the cards are almost like telling you like expect news, expect this, you know, information coming to you or somebody reaching out to you in a certain way. Again, this could also be you kind of reaching out to somebody else and finally hearing back, you know, that they confirm that either they are interested in you too, or that they, you know, yeah, let's go on a trip or let's do this kind of a thing. So you're just kind of like, for some of you, this is going to be a collaboration or an opportunity. So it's important during this time with expectations to don't focus your mind too much on one thing. If you're like, oh, what could it be? Don't focus in too hard. Really just be open to receiving this coming week, receiving that message, okay? Receiving that news. So next we have discernment. See the truth of the situation, use common sense, and do not be fooled. Pay attention, your intuition knows. So discernment really for me is connecting back to the Hanged Man, and this is really checking your perspective on a situation because something may not seem to be the way it is. And I think with the Hanged Man, it's really important to go within with the intuition. That is kind of what we are being directed to. With discernment is trusting in your intuition and seeing things from a new perspective, and that may come from actually your inner choice, and your decision to do that is to, okay, this week be careful who you trust, be careful who, you know, because if you are just expecting the news to come, be sure that you are making the right decisions as you're moving into this new space or as you are receiving these messages, because not all of them are going to be the right one for you. So you may have to pick and choose, like, okay, this seems like the right thing for me. Because what I'm sensing now is that because you have put so many kind of feelers out there, you may actually receive more than one back this week. And because of that, you're going to have to be really discerning on what you choose to go with. Okay, so you may actually it may turn out that you have a lot of opportunities coming at you. And for some of you, you know, you're gonna have to really pick and choose what is going to be the best thing for you. All right, and next we have sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So throughout this week, you may be super excited to rush into something and to make a quick decision, but it is really important as well before. I almost feel like it's important to wait and maybe not make any major decision this week, and instead reflect on it and use your intuition before kind of diving in. So you may receive this opportunity, but rather than kind of this fire energy overtaking you and like you rushing into something next, and you know, just being super excited about it, which is awesome, but also you need to maybe take a step back and go into your sacred space, take a moment to either meditate or just like check in with your intuition, and then make your decision maybe later on. Now, if you are driven to do make a decision this week, you should do that. You can do whatever your intuition tells you, but do be sure that you are reflecting on how you are moving forward before you just rush into it. Okay, so lastly, let us just pick one more oracle card to represent the theme of this week for you guys. So we're just going to see what final messages does group 2 have. Okay, we actually have 2 messages for group 2. So the first one is wish upon a star. Make a wish and expect the very best. You guys have been wishing, you've been sending that energy out there, and finally this is coming back to you in a really beautiful way. You may receive this message, this new opportunity, and this news coming towards you, and it may challenge you to really think about it and see what you really want for yourself moving forward. But ultimately, you know, keep wishing. I'm really drawn to the fact that you guys, it says, you know, the dreamer in you, that you guys are dreamers. Maybe you are artists or musicians, as I mentioned, or dancers. So don't ever lose that part of yourself. And this next card says just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. So don't make any decisions this week that's going to go against who you truly are, just because maybe you may feel rushed, or you may make a decision without seeing all the perspectives. So it's really important to be discerning and ultimately do what is going to be right for you. Don't change yourself for somebody else. And if they are negotiating with you a opportunity, a deal, a career, make sure that you are speaking your truth and making steps forward that really going to be the best for you and your authentic self. So, you know, don't change yourself for the sake of other people, even if it does seem like a good opportunity for you, because I see that people are going to really appreciate what you are doing and you're really talented in what you do. And don't change yourself. You know, make sure you take a step back and really see, like, what do I want out of this situation? Is this the right situation for me? And then move forward from there. All right, group 2, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I wish you the best for this week to come. I hope you did enjoy this reading, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up so that I know you are enjoying this content. Comment down below, let me know when you guys do receive this news. I would love to know what it is and what you are manifesting. Or comment down below, just let me know you did enjoy this reading. And lastly, if you have not done so already, please subscribe and join our family of celestial beings here on my channel. And while you are at it, hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I post every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much and all of my celestial beings in my family. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my celestial beings who have chosen pile number 3. I have your pile right here with the fluorite stone on it. So let us just dive into your tarot cards and see first what the messages from your tarot cards have to say about the week coming up ahead. So we have the 2 of Swords. We have the Star card. And we have King of Swords. And lastly, we have the 2 of Cups. Wow, okay, you know, this reading, I'm really sensing for you, group 3, that these messages are going to be all about relationships. And for many of you, this is going to be a romantic relationship, just judging from the cards that have shown up. But for others, it may just be a relationship with somebody who you really love and care about, a family member or a friend. So what I'm seeing right away is the 2 of Swords, where you may be torn about a decision about moving forward with something. You could be kind of deciding between 2 things right now. Either maybe you're in between making a choice that will lead you down a career path versus with a certain partner, or maybe you're choosing between 2 people to trust and to bring into your life. You may also just feel stuck in general. like you can't really move forward, but there is a decision that has to be made here. And this week you are going to feel kind of like you have to either kind of make the decision or get off the pot, if you know what I mean. So with the Star card, I'm seeing that if you are worried about, you know, when will this become clear, like which choice I need to make, this week you're really going to get some guided messages. You're going to have some clarity, and really like something is going to be revealed to you, whether it's just like mentally you've worked through this, or you're getting almost like a higher message, whether or not you're conscious of it or not. It's just going to kind of like come to you from a higher perspective, because with the Star card we're seeing the clouds part and revealing a clear bright light ahead of you, where you are seeing the star. You know, you're seeing hope, you're seeing things in a new light. So once you make this decision, which I'm seeing with the Knight of Swords, either this is kind of a person in your life, or this is you just making a judgment call, really making a decision and being like, you know what, now I know what to do, which is really what's going to happen this week. And this could mean that you realize this is the person you want to be with. You know, this may be what you are realizing, is that you really love this person, or you may even, like, between the two of you get into kind of like either a conflict. If you are already with somebody, you may get into some kind of conflict, but together you work it through and you come out together like almost closer and more understanding of each other, because you kind of see things from a higher perspective this week and you see things clearer. So this week is all about kind of mental clarity, about breaking through the restrictions of having to make a decision one way or the other, and you finally know what you guys need to do, and that is going to come from your higher self, from your intuition. And then ultimately this is leading to Two of Cups, which is people coming together, two people coming together in love and appreciation and compassion for each other. So ultimately this is going to guide you, expand you, grow you, but it's going to allow you, if you have been on the fence, you know, you haven't made a decision and you may already know what that is, but if you're waiting for a clear decision, a clear path to take, that is going to come for you guys leading up to this week. So that is the messages for you. I'm going to also take a look at your oracle cards. Partnership. Learn to grow with others, overcoming obstacles. Overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. Yeah, you guys are really going to come together this week. So if this is a romantic relationship or a friendship, either way, this is really the coming together of either two people who are kind of been butting heads, or you making a decision to either go one way or the other, or choosing a person. But really it's these two things that maybe were at odds at the beginning of the week or moving into this week, and ultimately you guys resolve this and you're able to create a really strong partnership with this person, even stronger than before, because you've worked through this and you've overcome the obstacles together. Okay, next we have Dreamer. Your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. So dreaming, you may be getting this message actually of what decisions you make in your dreams. And if you are a vivid dreamer, then this is where your guides may be calling to you, but this is also your intuition here, and really asking you to reach out to your higher self and your intuition to guide you to the next step. So if you have dreams, if you are hopeful with the Star card, you know, these are your hopes and your dreams, and you're wanting to see those are going to become clear. So your dreams, your focus, your manifestations, like what you're putting out there creatively to create, you know, this creative energy, what you're putting out there as far as like dreaming, imagining how life could be, this is an important time to do that. And this is kind of what is going to happen during this week. So either you could receive a message in your dreams really telling you which direction to go in, or how you really feel subconsciously is going to like come out in your dreams. But also this is a good week to be very dream oriented and really focus on kind of imagining what the life you want to manifest and bring to yourself is going to look like. Okay, and lastly, we have gentleness. Strength is gentle, true kindness has wings, love in action endures. So making a decision out of love is really important this week, out of gentleness and kindness. And I think that is going to be what happens between the two of you guys, is you're able to really take a step back and see what the best decision is going to be and make that decision from your heart and out of love. So lastly, let us take a look at your oracle cards. We're going to pull one more unicorn so that we see what is a final message for group number 3 very soon. Okay, so it says what you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. What are you dreaming for right now? What are you hoping to find? Is it that you're hoping to find a clear next step? Are you hoping to bring this person into your life? Maybe you're hoping to manifest this other person into your life and you just feel like you've kind of been stuck, or that you're maybe been getting caught up in your thoughts and they've been preventing you from really moving forward. Well, this week is going to bring what you have been hoping for, and it's going to happen very soon. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this reading. It seems like this week you have a lot to look forward to, and I'm so glad we were able to connect today. If you did enjoy this reading, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below, is there a decision you have to make? You don't have to share too much if you don't want to, but I would love to know if this reading did resonate with you and if it was helpful to you. Lastly, please, if you have not done so already, subscribe and join our family of celestial beings. And while you are at it, hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I post a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. I love you guys so much, and my whole family of celestial beings. Thank you guys. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all of my celestial beings who have chosen pile number 4. I have your pile right here with the Labradorite stone on it. So let's just dive in and see what messages your cards have for you. We're going to start with the Tower cards, and we have the Hierophant. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have 3 of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the Death card. Okay, what I'm seeing for you guys right away is I'm seeing that you are taking on a schedule. You're really going to feel the need to come up with a routine. And if you're not doing that already, then this week is a good time to start sitting down and planning things out a little bit more, becoming a little more structured with things. I am seeing that you're going to be really focusing on maybe your finances, or just like your daily life, your errands, your job. Maybe you have to get reorganized again at your place of work, or actually some of you maybe at school. I'm seeing that if you are going to school right now, you may need to take a step back and start to organize yourself a little bit more and become a little more structured moving forward. I'm seeing that there's an end happening this week with the Death card. It's a big change for you. So it could be a change of job or location. It could be that you are packing up your stuff and moving. It could also be just some kind of situation that you are coming to the end of this week. But I'm seeing that it really does have to do with almost like your financial life, or maybe a school situation, or something of that sort. So it could be like your career, something that you are working on. But what's interesting is I almost feel like maybe you are getting promoted for some of you, and that is kind of like the end of a cycle, and that you're starting a new position at your job. Because I'm seeing with the 3 of Pentacles that you guys are going to get recognized for your hard work. Like, this is not a bad change that is happening at all. This is like going to almost just push you forward in your career or in whatever project you're working on. Like, this is something that is ending and transitioning, because you are moving forward and you're getting like better at what you do, and you're just gonna really feel warm and fuzzy about the whole thing, like really grateful that you are given this opportunity. I feel like maybe in the past you've really felt like you follow all the rules, like, you know, you went through the process, like you worked your way up to this point. You worked your way up either as a student or at your work, or maybe through your business. Like, you've kind of been following the steps leading up to this point, and now you are transitioning to a new level. And I feel like this is like a big life change or a big life opportunity, but it is coming from a place of like, hey, you did a really good job and you're being recognized for that. So this week you may expect a promotion if you've been waiting on one, or if you found a new job and you've been waiting to hear back from them. Like, this could be them getting back to you and saying, hey, we really like what you're doing, like come and work for us, or something of that effect. Like, it could be, it doesn't have to be at work, it could be really any situation that really has to do with like your daily life. I feel like kind of changing, switching things up because of what you're really good at. Okay, so let's take a look at the oracle cards and see what messages they have. We have nature. Sometimes all you need is to go outside, breathe the fresh air, and to remember who you are and where you want to be. So I really feel like this change is going to be a breath of fresh air for you. Like, you're really starting to come into further alignment with yourself and who you really truly do want to be. So with nature, I feel like it's almost like you're coming back into alignment with your true nature within yourself. So that is what I'm sensing with this change. Like, this is an exciting change. Maybe you've already been seeing the change, but now you're just going to be like reborn as a truer, more authentic version of yourself. Like, you're going to be able to be yourself more authentically in this new situation that is coming towards you. So next we have change. Yes, so there is a very big change happening this week. You are transforming, let go of the past, embrace the light and joy of this new day. So this is really a welcome change for you guys. In fact, I feel like you're almost sick of the routine. Like, you are just tired of an old routine that you've just been doing every single day. Like, you've been following the rules, doing what you're supposed to do, and you're ready to break free of that. You're so ready for something to just happen differently in your life, because for some of you are, just like bored of just like the same old thing. Next we have creation. Remember, your thoughts shape your future, your words create today, your choices become your reality. So you are creating a new reality for yourself. You're really creating a new life, and this change is just going to be such a breath of fresh air, as I mentioned, with coming into alignment with your true nature here. So yeah, ultimately you guys are moving towards something amazing, and now you're going to have this freedom to create. I feel like breaking free of this ritual and this kind of like routine is going to allow you to welcome in a new creation for yourself. Okay, I'm super excited for you guys. I feel this energy just coming in, like welcome it in. Remember, your thoughts are creating your reality. So just kind of focus on being excited about this change and what is to come. Okay, so let's get one more message. What is our last message for group 4? What do we have, group 4? What is our message for you guys? Okay, so we did have 3 spring out. We have true. So if you're worried that this change was going to be the best thing for you, it is true. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. So if you have something in mind right now that you're like, is this the change that's going to be bringing me so much great, things? Yes, that is the change. This is true. We also have decide. So maybe some of you are on the fence about this change. So it says it's time to clearly make a decision about what you want, because in order to welcome in this creation, you need to decide and to get there within your minds, so you can begin to create and say, yes, like this is the direction I want to go in. And then lastly, we have curiosity. Start a project related to something you're curious about. Yeah, I think maybe you've been curious, like, is this the right step to make? These big changes are happening. Like, am I going in the right direction? The truth is yeah, once you make the decision and you go with it, it's true. Go with that thing that you're curious about. Go with that thing that you've been thinking about changing in your life and breaking free of. Now is the time to start putting that into motion. Maybe the whole change isn't going to happen this week. Maybe you're just taking the first few steps, but ultimately this change is going to welcome in some amazing creations into your life, and almost like just creating a new world for yourself, a new like breath of fresh air. Yeah, totally. remember who you are and where you want to be. Okay, and then decide to move towards that person, the one you want to be, your authentic self. Thank you so much, Group 4, for connecting with me. I hope this reading was helpful to you. Please comment down below. What is the change that you are expecting? And also just share in general, was this helpful to you? I would love to know if this reading was helpful. And lastly, give this reading a big thumbs up so that I know you are enjoying my content, and let me know, do you want me to continue doing these weekly readings? Have these been helpful for you guys? I would love to know that as well. And lastly, of course, please be sure to subscribe and join our family of celestial beings if you have not done so already. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I post every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. That is going to do it for this reading, you guys. I love you all so much. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.